California is arguably the state that's most known for its national parks. Sure, Alaska has more, but in terms of accessibility and name recognition, it's hard to beat what California has to offer. Fortunately, when I was in grad school, I spent 2 years in California and visited the following national parks: Death Valley, Joshua Tree, Sequoia, Kings Canyon, Pinnacles. I didn't get a chance to visit Lassen Volcanic, as well as Channel Islands, so they won't be featured in this video. Additionally, Yosemite and Redwood, they'll be featured in a different video. Death Valley. This park gets a bad rap because of the word death in the name and the perception that it's unbearably hot year-round. However, Death Valley is one of my favorite national parks in California because it's one of the most unique parks in the state, if not the whole country. Different parts of the park are only mere miles apart, yet look completely different, such as the rolling sands of the Mesquite sand dunes versus the white salts of the Badwater Basin. In terms of fun facts, there are a couple. First, Death Valley has 1.1 million visitors, which is ranked 7th in California by annual visitors. It has the hottest recorded temperature on Earth at 134 degrees Fahrenheit, which was set in 1913. And also, Badwater Basin, located in the park, is the lowest point in North America at 282 feet below sea level. This park is for you if you're into varied geological formations. People who haven't visited Death Valley often have the impression that it's a barren desert, but this is incorrect. I mean, you can tell from the pictures here that there's a lot of varied geological formations, such as the Badwater Basin. It's composed of salt flats, which were formed over millennia ago as water evaporated, leaving behind concentrated salt deposits, as well as Artist's Palette, which is a different geological formation known for its vibrant and diverse array of colors. The rocks are composed of sedimentary materials, which are rich in various minerals. If you're pressed for time and can only do one thing, I would suggest the Mesquite sand dunes. These sand dunes are reminiscent of the famous ones in Egypt and cover a vast area, with the tallest reaching about 100 feet high. The dunes are dramatically framed by the surrounding mountains, which creates a striking landscape. And there's no official trails, so you can really explore the dunes freely, which adds to its appeal. Joshua Tree is located in the Mojave Desert, about a 2-hour drive east of Los Angeles. Per the National Park website, it's known for its rock formations, funky Joshua trees, and a rich diversity of plants, animals, and human history. In terms of things to do, there's about 300 total miles of hiking trails, rock climbing, and a number of campsites for those into camping. In terms of fun facts, the park was named by Mormon settlers. The Joshua Tree's unique shape reminded them of a biblical story where Joshua reaches his hands up to the sky in prayer. Additionally, the Joshua Tree is a slow grower. The iconic plants can live for hundreds of years, though they typically only grow 1 or 2 inches at most per year. Additionally, the park has 3 million visitors per year. This park is for you if you're into stargazing. The park is far from major cities, which minimizes light pollution. Additionally, the desert climate of low humidity results in a crisp, clear air, which enhances stars' visibility. And also, the park is for you if you're into rock scrambling or climbing. The park's varied rock formations offer a diverse range of climbing challenges, from beginner-friendly slabs to challenging rocks and overhangs. I'm not a rock climber myself, but became particularly fond of the rock scrambling near the Indian Cove campground right outside of the park. If you're pressed for time and you can only do one thing, then I would suggest the Cholla Cactus Garden. As a kid living on the East Coast watching the Roadrunner cartoon, my perception of cacti were the ones that you'll find in Saguaro National Park in Arizona. You know, the ones with the towering arms that look human, with the arms stuck up straight in the sky. However, in Joshua Tree you won't find cacti like these, but instead you'll find the Cholla cactus, which is the same genus as the saguaro cactus, but it's a much smaller species. In Joshua Tree, there's an area of the park dedicated to these plants, and you can check out the Cholla Cactus Garden via a short walking trail. Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks are a pair of adjacent parks located in the southern Sierra Nevada mountains of California. They're grouped together in this video because they're really sister parks, and it makes sense to do them together unless you're in a rush. Sequoia National Park is famous for its giant sequoia trees, which are some of the largest living organisms on Earth. These ancient trees are a sight to see, given that some of them reach 300 feet tall and 30 feet in diameter. Kings Canyon National Park boasts dramatic scenery, including deep canyons, towering granite cliffs, and cascading waterfalls. In terms of fun facts, the General Sherman tree is the largest tree on Earth by volume, estimated to be over 2,300 years old. Sequoias have thick bark that protect them from wildfires, and in fact, fires help clear out underbrush, allowing young sequoias to thrive. Additionally, Mount Whitney lives in the park, and it's the highest peak in the United States outside of Alaska and Hawaii, and it does lie within the park boundaries. These two parks are for you if 1. You love giant sequoia trees, and 2. You're into high altitude hiking. If you're pressed for time and can only do one thing, I would definitely suggest seeing the General Sherman tree or the General Grant tree. The General Sherman tree is the largest tree on Earth by volume, as previously mentioned, versus the General Grant tree, which is located in Kings Canyon, is the second largest tree on Earth, standing at 268 feet tall and 108 feet in circumference at the base. Pinnacles National Park is located south of the Bay Area and north of San Luis Obispo, and is one of California's least visited national parks at only 350,000 visitors per year. This national park is actually divided by rock formations into two parts, the east and the west divisions, which are connected only by foot trails, so they won't be accessible via car. The east side has shade and water, while the west is known for high walls. Fun facts. The park is an important habitat for the endangered California condor, which is one of the largest birds in North America. It's home to numerous caves, many of which are inhabited by bats. And the park's distinctive pinnacles are the eroded remnants of an ancient volcano. This park is for you if you definitely want to avoid crowds, since, as previously mentioned, there aren't many visitors per year, if you like caves, or if you enjoy viewing the unique pinnacle formations. If you're pressed for time and can only do one thing, I would suggest the Pruitt Point Trail, which is less than 1 mile loop located right outside of the visitor center on the west side of the park. It's an easy hike with minimum elevation gain, but it provides a panoramic view of the pinnacles, and you can also see 3 faults, San Andreas, Chalone Creek, and Pinnacles in the same view. If you enjoyed this video, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel, Lost in a Good Place. Thanks for watching.